Hi guys, I'm going to do a mini lesson for you today on writing a thesis statement for your argumentative paper. And so we're going to talk first about what a thesis statement is. Okay, so we've talked before that the purpose of a thesis statement is to state your main argument and then give a brief description of how you're going to prove that argument. So there are lots of different ways to write a thesis statement, but for today's purposes, we're going to use a model that's called concession-thesis-reasons. Okay, and so this puts all three of those things into your full statement. Okay, so here's an example, and I've color coded so that you can kind of tell what is what. So the first part, although surveillance cameras may be expensive. This is the counter argument. This is the, yes, I acknowledge it. I see that there's a different point. I'm not ignoring it. Okay, then I'm going to make my statement of what I think should be done. So although surveillance cameras may be expensive, schools should install them. Okay, that is my perspective, that is my point of view, and that's what I'm going to be arguing for in this paper. Okay, we follow that then with the reasons. So how am I going to prove that we should install them? Why should we install them? So then we build on to that statement. Although surveillance cameras may be expensive, schools should install them because they increase safety, reduce vandalism, and keep both teachers and students accountable for their actions. Okay, a very solid thesis statement in which I've shown what the that I know that there's a counter argument. I have given my opinion and I have stated some reasons why my opinion is valid. Okay, here's another example that I want you to look at, and we can kind of do this together. So while it's true that the person you are inside is what's most important, so there's our concession right here, you should take care of your appearance because it will increase your confidence. It shows respect to others, and it will give you opportunities you might not otherwise have. So you should take care of your appearance. That's the thesis. That's what I'm arguing. And then I list those reasons why, because it will do this, this, and this. Okay. A second example, despite the fact that buying locally grown food can be inconvenient, so there is my concession. I understand that sometimes we have to go out of our way to get food that's grown locally. My thesis statement follows, we should make every effort to eat local. Okay, so that's what I'm going to argue. Let's eat local. And then I'm giving the reasons why that opinion is valid, because it's better for our health, supports our local community, and it benefits the environment. Okay, I hope you're kind of seeing the pattern here in building this concession thesis reasons statement. Okay, here's one final example for you, and it is a little bit different than the last three. Okay, even though serious behavior problems need serious consequences, there's the concession. Okay, people do things wrong, they need to be punished. Okay, but my thesis is the opposite of that. Schools should not suspend students. Okay, that's what I'm arguing. Now that's the end of that sentence, but it is not the end of our thesis. So rather than doing the because, in this case, we're going to open a new sentence. This practice creates academic problems. It leads to further disciplinary issues, and to some students, it can feel more like a reward than a punishment. Okay, so this is an optional way to add your the third part of your thesis statement, your reasons, in as a second sentence, or you can do it as the other three examples have shown you where it's all in one sentence. Either is a viable option, you just choose your preference. Okay, all right, so what do I need to do today, Ms. Drake? You've given me this quick lesson on how to write a thesis statement for this paper that I have chosen my topic on. So today I need you to use that concession thesis reasons style that we've just reviewed, and I need you to write a full thesis statement for your essay. We have already chosen topics, so now I need you to acknowledge the counter argument and make your statement. So once you get an approved, and you can do this on a piece of paper or you can do it on a blank Google Doc, it's totally up to you. But once you get an approved statement by me, go ahead and pick up a copy of the essay planner, and that is going to look like this, okay? And you are going to transfer the thesis statement you have written to this top box, and then you are going to put each of your 3 points in the box. So one reason per box, okay? These other 2 back boxes, the background knowledge, you are going to leave blank. We're not there yet. And the evidence and reasoning, you are also going to leave those blank today too. When you are done, please make sure you turn this in today and you will be done with your lesson for the day.